Motivated Masculine Men podcast. We're here again. Thank you very much. Make sure that you like, subscribe, so you get notified and hit the notification bell so that you get notified and you get the most current topic that we're talking about here at Motivated Masculine Men. This podcast is designed uh, for all those men out there who want to enhance their masculinity, who want to not be that, not fall into the toxic masculinity, which we'll talk about in the future. I don't really like to dwell down that, but it's those aggressive, nasty guys, not the guys who can stand on their own 2 feet and actually, don't have to talk back, don't have to be that rah rah hoo hoo, in front of other people, can actually be solid on their own 2 feet. But today, what we're going to talk about is topic of the day, as the title says. Who are you if not your success? Now, you're most likely a high achieving male, probably fairly, financially successful, in that realm of the six figures or, multi six figures or more, maybe 7 figures, maybe even 8 figures. Uh, I want you to ask yourself real quick, how uncomfortable is it to talk about success? I know a lot of men out there struggle to talk about success. This leads us back into that masculine side. Some men just love to talk about their success consistently. I did this and I did that. No, that's not healthy. How uncomfortable is it when you encounter that man who just talks about him? I did this. I did that. I sold this and I sold that. And I'm making this and I'm making that. I know sometimes I'm kind of like, shut up, dude. Let's just go do some fun shit. Yeah, we're all successful here in different ways. Now, it's different if I ask you, how can we work on this? How can I expand in this area? Then it's like, cool, tell me about how you got there. Yeah, I want to know. But we're out and riding motorcycles and we're out, in the bush, we're out paragliding, we're out having a beer. I want to hear about you. And, how do you feel when you're asked, who are you if not your success? Because this is the key thing on how we become more, really accelerate that masculinity within ourselves is we're able to identify who we are without that success. Now I know for me, yes, I got my successes, I've got my business things that I'm so good at, but who I am is I'm a husband, I'm a puppy dad, and most importantly, I'm somebody who creates joy in mine and other people's lives. Because I want to create the best version of myself and others. I'm a person who enjoys, thrilling sports. I love to go paragliding. I love to ride a motorcycle. I literally only own a motorcycle. Wife owns a car. But I only ride the motorcycle and I ride rain, shine, everything. That is a little bit about me. That's not my successes. I remember having, an old client of mine who was a police officer. Thought he was going to lose his job because of medical stuff, had medical things going on. So we really had to hone in who he was beyond the badge. Because I don't know if you know any police officers, but they get pretty hung up, and I did as well, on who they are as a police officer, not as a man. Now, when we lose our success and we're so tied up in what we do, not who we are, that's when you can get depressed, you can get suicidal. That's where I ended up getting because I didn't know who the hell I was without the badge. I didn't know who the hell I was without the thrills, but the thrills and the badge were killing me because I didn't know how to process the trauma. Now, this is a societal thing. Society has trapped us into this messaging of we are what we do. They ask what every time we interact with another man, hey, what do you do? Hey, how much, you might be in a sales job. How much did you sell last year? Hey, how many cars did you sell? Hey, how many programs did you sell? We are not the worth of our achievements. We're the worth of who we are, of what we do beyond our career, our family, our health, how we take care of ourselves. And I'll tell you this from personal experience. When we only live in what we do and we focus on what we do every single day, it is emotionally draining. It takes such a toll on ourselves and also our family and our relationship because we are distant all the time. We are not able to be present and here and the now because we don't know who we are and we don't know what that looks like. Whereas if you can really figure out who you are as a man, then everything of what you do adds to that because you bring yourself to the job and to what you do and to your careers and to your business, and in turn you're that authentic person and everybody can see it and they trust you more. They'll buy from you more. Now here's a couple tips on how you can do that. Ask yourself why. I love that question. Why do I do this? Ask yourself right now. Grab a pen and piece of paper. If you're driving, don't do that. Maybe just pause this and hit Apple CarPlay, Siri, and have Siri write a note. But answer the question of why do I, and then insert what you do. Why do I do these podcasts? Because I want to bring more joy and excitement to you. I want to create some less pain in your life. That is my purpose in life. Create less pain and bring joy to myself and others. All cherry on top. So we can be the best version of ourselves. Notice how it's all ourselves? Language means everything. So why do you do what you do? Now start to focus on that. If it's for family, cool, but it really should be something that's internal, something that's within yourself. Mine is to create less pain for myself to start with. Because for years, I was in so much pain. As a child, there's aspects of my life that were painful. If you keep listening to these podcasts, you will hear it. You will hear why and what those were. Now, here's a few little tips and tricks that you can do. Journal. Again, I just asked you to do the why when you get home tonight. Write it down some more. Keep asking yourself why about it. Each night before you go to bed, some journaling prompts. I'm not a journaler, but I know a lot of men that this helps. So it's something that I teach. Journal today. How did I bring myself to what I do? And just write down 1 to 3 things. Another real easy one is what's 1 to 3 accomplishments I did today for me. Maybe it's some health stuff. Health is a big topic here on Motivated Masculine Men. Give me, what's 1 to 3 health things that I did today? Hey, I didn't have that 6th cup of coffee. I don't drink 6 cups of coffee, maybe one. But for me, it might be, hey, I didn't drink that Monster. Hey, I didn't have that extra piece of cake. Hey, I didn't grab that Snickers bar. Hey, I didn't, and these are all things of mine that I could rattle off today. Hey, I didn't grab those cookies from the bag in the staff room. Hey, today, and another health one. Hey, today, I'm grateful that I got to walk over 10,000 steps before I even came home. I'm at 12,557 right now, and I'm not even done for the day. And that I did a gym workout this morning. All these grateful things. Now, relationship wise, hey, One of the things that accomplished today for a relationship is I messaged my wife this morning and said I love her. I'm working on, I'm making sure that every morning I send her a message that just says I love you. Hope you have a great day. These are some journaling things that you can do. You can also go into Google and just ask for 10 journaling prompts. But those are some key ones, the accomplishments, the gratitude, and then also why or what did I do today that was for me. So I challenge you to take the next 24 hours. Here's a challenge for you at the end. Take 24 hours and do not talk about work unless you're at work. But as soon as you leave that place or if somebody asks you how you're doing or what's going on, you don't talk about work. You don't talk about money. You definitely don't talk about your status. Just who you are. That's it. This will start to get you to explore yourself, explore who you are. Now I invite you to join the brotherhood by coming and following us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, Motivated Masculine Men, and come join in the conversation. You'll find little snippets about, from these podcasts, from the newest podcast. Come join us. And if you want to learn more or you have comments, questions, email us at brotherhood, that's brotherhood, one word, at motivatedmasculinemen.com. And coming soon will be the website, motivatedmasculinemen.com. You'll be able to find a landing page there, be able to organize a time to talk to me. But right now, I want you to do that, but I want you to go do those things first. I want you to journal a little bit, or I would just want you to spend the next 24 hours working to not talk about work, money, or your status. Thank you. Have a great day. And again, go look after yourself. Go give your loved ones a big kiss and cuddle, and stay strong, stay masculine, keep finding yourself.